What a coward. What a fucking snowflake little bitch that guy is.
Go fuck yourself.
Of course he's a bully coward. Of course, two types of people become cops, bullies and people who were bullied.
The police started off as slave patrols. That's where the police have derived from. And they still are slave patrols because the U.S. prison system is legalized slavery.
You terrorize their neighborhoods, you fucking maniac. You piece of shit. Snowflake. You terrorize those fucking black kids. That's why they say that. Because you're a terrorist, you fucking coward cop.
The police are here for nothing more than to protect assets, to protect property, and to protect rich and powerful people.
And that's why people want to defund your whole fucking profession, because you guys are such mania. You're like the Taliban. You're like ISIS occupying our fucking cities. Get the fuck out.
I can tell you, right here in D.C., we have 40 plus police departments. So D.C. should be the safest city in the world, right? We should have no crime. Nothing. But yet, D.C. has a very high crime rate. It's almost like the police don't help crime. They don't solve crime. They don't prevent crime. They just show up after shit is over.
Cops are not angry. I'm telling you. Everyone likes us. Very pleasant interactions. You don't think you had a pleasant interaction? You didn't fucking have one?
So black people's experience with the police and white people's experience with police are very different. The ways in which the black people are, like the ways in which the police interact with black people versus how they interact with white people is very different.
Who wants some of this fucking pleasant policing? I'll give it to you. You want some of this pleasant policing? I got some more. I got buckets full, and all of these fucking guys got it for you too.
It's just truly unfair that people that have no experience with police brutality get to write the policy for people that are suffering.
I am not going to vote for a party that is justifying shit like this. And then the easiest thing that they say they're going to do is, oh, we just need to reform the problem. You can't reform this shit.
73% of white people have absolutely no contact with the police throughout the year. 73%.
But if you have a badge and a gun and you kill a black man, you get a paid vacation. You get rewarded for your brutality, your oppression, your racism, your disdain and contempt for the lives of others because they have a different pigment in their skin.
If we want safer communities everywhere, we need to invest in communities everywhere.
It's not just a few bad apples, all right? I counted 6 bad apples choking Eric Gardner.
And then on top of that, no empathy, right? You know, people talk about it's justified. Fuck you, it's justified.
I counted 4 bad apples choking George Floyd.
Thinking that you can reform a rotten fascistic part of the system is pointless. And if we know that the changes we want will not occur, what now?
I counted 3 bad apples murdering Breonna Taylor in his sleep. I counted 3 bad apples murdering Ahmaud Arbery. I counted 2 bad apples murdering Rashard Brooks.
Now you're fleeing, so somehow that's a threat to me and I need to kill you for it is just fucking beyond me. But that's what people just have accepted now. People go, well, we shouldn't have tried to run. Like, fuck you. That is not a death sentence.
You're going to come and tell me it's a few bad apples? It's a whole damn orchard, man.
The cities with the highest police budgets in America also have some of the highest crime rates. I wonder why that is.
They don't need any more fucking money. They're militarized as fuck already. What good is that helping the community?
We are the ones that are going to get murdered more. We are the ones that are going to end up in jails more.
I think we need to be done with this shit. It's such bullshit. We aren't going to be able to do anything if everyone stays asleep. That's what pisses me off so much.
You know what that means when somebody says that? That means to them, they don't care about black lives. They're telling you directly to your face, oh, it's just a few bad apples. I need to see more black people being killed before I give a shit. That's what they're saying. Because the value of a black man or a black person in America does not register with them. You know, 1 out of every 1,000 black men in America gets killed by police.
And I pose this question to conservatives. Have not received an answer yet. I know you guys see my tweets. I asked you guys if you really believe in gun rights, why is it justified for a cop to shoot someone just because they have a gun? Over and over again, they use the fact that, oh, he had a gun, so we will justify and shoot him. So my question to the right wing, this is to show how you guys are hypocrite on this issue. Do you believe in gun rights or not? Because if you believe in gun rights, that is not a justification for them to shoot them.
After all the protests, all the outcry, they haven't learned a thing. The pigs, the politicians didn't get the message. So you got to turn up the heat.
What's popping, people? My friends, my family, we are back. That was a powerful video. Actually, let me pull it back up. What's popping, my friends, my family? Welcome to RBN Live, RBN Evening Live. And Nick at Night, some like to call it. I want to get credit. That's from an independent news network. Highly underrated. I think this is among Joe's best work right here. A great compilation of the true allies who call out the police state. My question is, where's Anna Kasparian in that video? Meanwhile, people like Anna Kasparian is cheering for the police state, doing propaganda against the homeless. There's Jimmy telling the truth about the police state. There's Richard Medhurst telling the truth about the police state. But TYT and people like Sam Cedar, who do not care if the police get funded more, that's what he said in his debate against Jackson Hinkle, they are the arbiters of what it means to be on the left or not. These people who are pro-cop, the people who voted for Jim Crow Joe, people who voted for Jim Crow Joe, crime bill Joe Biden, the person who took COVID relief funds and sent it to the police, and they think they can tell other people who is right-wing or not. RBN is right-wing. According to the TYT left, they all fucking cop bootlickers. And this is the issue. This is the test on whether I take you seriously or not. You guys understand? If you are a pro-cop in this fascist regime that imprisons 1/4 of the world's prison population, you have our police state that steals more money from the working class than criminals do. And you have people that say, oh, we're small government. Don't threat on me. Don't tread on me. We believe in small government. We believe in fighting against tyranny. But meanwhile, they got the blue strike. They support 40% of cities' budgets going to the police. And they say, oh my God, we got to stand up against tyranny. Meanwhile, they are 100% okay with a policeman shooting someone because they have a gun. And it's funny, these bootlicking, fake-ass conservatives, they're like, man, we got to resist the government, man. We got to resist the liberals. If they come our gun, they can come and get it. If the government decides to take your gun, who do you think they're using to take the gun? Who do you think power that you have been helping coalesce around is going to be used against you, the state? Sir, bootlickers, conservatives. That's why this is the test for not only people on the left, but people on the right as well. If you say you're small government, you say you don't believe the government had the power to tread on us, right? This is the issue that exposes you. That's why this issue is why I don't believe in 90% of the quote-unquote right-wing populists. These right-wing populists like, man, I'm for the ordinary person. Meanwhile, they're for police, the people who squash protests. These people will tweet out French protest. And they're like, oh my God, look how patriotic the French are. Look at the French is actually fighting their people. Meanwhile, when the American people fight their government, they call us thugs. And then the police, they stick the police on us. The police behave in the most authoritarian, fascist way that you can see compared to any other country, and they cheer it on. But they think the man of the people. That's what Tucker Carlson does. Tucker Carlson, one of the fake right-wing populists who loves the police. Tell me, guys, how that makes sense. Who do you guys think show up at these protests? Tucker Carlson cares about the January 6th people. Who do you guys think is against the January 6th people? The people that goes against the state will be the target of the police. The police are inherently the biggest bootlickers that they are. They will always choose the government over you. That's why they get better benefits than you. The capitalists pay their goons really well. And this is why if you guys see the passion in my voice, this is why I co-founded 10 Demands.